morning. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. A live look from Mobile 11, driving on Highway 13 and a little traffic jam this morning. This is towards the Eagan area. We do have a weather impact alert that just went into effect here at the 6 o'clock hour as we're expecting heavy rain to hit the metro. We've seen a few sprinkles on Mobile 11 so far this morning. We do want to welcome you in. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on air and streaming right now on KARE 11 Plus. I'm Alicia Lewis alongside Cece Gaines.
Yeah, and our weather team issues these alerts when weather can impact your plans, and this system can bring snow and even freezing rain on your drive home tonight. So let's get to meteorologist Courtney Aiken with more on what we can expect. Morning, Courtney.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, that weather impact alert officially in effect, and it will be with us for the next 24 hours. I want to make it clear, though, it's not the fact that we have a ton happening right this second. It's just really the way that a lot could develop here over the next 24 hours. Rounds of not only rain, but a mix of rain and snow, some ice also possible. So if you are planning to do some traveling this Friday, take it extra easy. Not a lot happening in the metro at the moment. Some folks may be getting in on some light sprinkles. We have a little bit more of that light to moderate rainfall down to the south and then out to the west. Well, they've got a winter and weather advisory in effect through 9 o'clock tomorrow. 1 to 2 inches of snow possible with a glaze of ice. That's all going to happen later tonight, so that could impact the roads. How are they looking right now, Cece?
You know, things are kind of damp out there right now, and nothing to slow you down this morning, but definitely noticeable compared to this time yesterday. This is right by the airport, Highway 62. Things are fine, but you know, if you're catching a flight or picking someone up today, there are a few cancellations and delays, so just make sure you check your flight apps. But otherwise, still no crashes this morning, which is great. I'll let you know when anything changes this morning.
Cece, thanks. We'll check back in a bit. New this morning, new attacks overnight across the Middle East as the U.S. and Israel's war nears the 1 week mark.
Our Audrey Russo is at the live desk with a closer look at the latest round of strikes. Hi, Audrey.
Yeah, the U.S. and Israel are scaling up on their attacks against Iran, and that's evident from this new video overnight. American forces struck another Iranian naval warship. This is the second one this week. You can see it here burning at sea. Now, it's one of more than 200 Iranian targets defense officials say they've struck in the last 72 hours.
In our objectives, we know exactly what we're trying to achieve.
Secretary Pete Hegseth says destroying Iran's naval capabilities is a key part of Operation Epic Fury. Iran's military didn't immediately acknowledge this attack, but officials in the country have provided limited detail so far on their losses. Now, in an exclusive interview with NBC News, Iran's foreign minister pushed back on Hegseth's claims that the U.S. is decisively winning.
They came here for a regime change, perhaps. They came here for a rapid victory so they can, control everything. But they have failed. The system is working. The commanders have been replaced, and the supreme leader is going to be replaced soon.
Yeah, and Iran's new supreme leader could be revealed very soon. Multiple major outlets this morning are reporting that the former supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei's son, is emerging as the front runner. Now, at the same time, Israel is carrying out broad-scale attacks overnight against Hezbollah in Lebanon, which you can see here in this video. So really a lot to track, a lot of things developing this morning. I'll keep an eye on it, but for now, I'll send things back to you.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for keeping us updated, Audrey. Developing this morning, a massive shakeup at the Department of Homeland Security. Reactions are pouring in after President Trump announced Secretary Kristi Noem is stepping down. Trump made it official on Truth Social, writing Noem will be taking over as an envoy for a new security initiative targeting drug cartels. The president nominated Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin to take over her role. In response to Noem's firing, Senator Amy Klobuchar said in part, quote, Secretary Noem's overdue removal from the Department of Homeland Security is a step toward accountability, but it is only the beginning. Meanwhile, Republican Congressman Pete Stauber didn't comment directly on Noem's firing or her role in Minnesota, but in a statement to KARE 11, he supported Senator Mullin for the position, saying, quote, I urge my colleagues in the Senate to confirm his nomination and move quickly to reopen this critical department.
We are live in Chicago this morning as thousands are getting ready to honor the life and legacy of the late Reverend Jesse Jackson. Jackson passed away last month at 84 years old. Organizers say today's homegoing service is a chance for everyone to honor the civil rights activist and his time in Chicago fighting for equal rights and social equity. 3 former presidents will be speaking at the memorial: Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden. Jackson's family says singers Jennifer Hudson and Stevie Wonder will perform. The service starts at 11 this morning.
Back here at home in just a few hours, we'll learn whether Allina healthcare workers will go on strike. The Doctors Council Union says they're still trying to negotiate their first contract with Allina after hundreds of employees unionized more than 2 years ago. They're fighting for better staffing, benefits, and safer working conditions.